responsibility of the boys, Mr. Hardy?
I always have.
Make sure you keep an eye on them.
I will.
I'm sorry we were late.
You must be Mr. Hardy. I'm Marcia Collins.
It's a pleasure, Miss Collins.
Marcia's one of our fellowship researchers here. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse us, we have some work to do.
Of course.
Hope to see you again.
Listen, Tabor rolled in over an hour ago. I was expecting you guys to be right behind him.
Dad, we found something a lot more important.
Another flying saucer.
No, you're gonna have to see this to believe it.
Pretty long way from the road, even as the saucer flies.
We weren't actually following the UFO, Dad. It was this old man. We figured maybe he saw it too. And if he did, we'd have ourselves a witness, right?
We went up to talk to him and he ran. That's when we stumbled upon the old house.
An old man. How old?
60, 65?
I caught a shot of him. If it comes out.
Well, why wouldn't it?
Because the pictures Joe took of the saucer didn't come out.
I'll want to see the prints either way. Let's go take a look. Antique furniture, you said?
There was a lot of it. There was a small couch here and a coat rack here.
What happened here? Huh?
Let's look upstairs.
I can sure tell you boys have been here. Frank, Joe. I'd recognize those sneaker tracks anywhere.
Dad? Wait, this isn't the right door. This isn't the bedroom.
Wait a minute. Maybe you'd better tell me what I'm going to be walking into first.
Dad, if you thought we were seeing things when we told you about the flying saucer.
Just don't walk into any bedroom too fast.
Wait, come this way. Dad, wait! I fell right through this floor.
This floor?
Well, it was here, but it wasn't here. If Joe hadn't helped me...
Well, maybe where you fell was over here. Was it here?
I don't understand it. This room was full of furniture.
The second time.
What do you mean by the second time?
Well, first time we came in here, there...
You really want to tell him about that?
Tell him about what?
All right, I'll meet you boys back at our house after I've checked into a few things. We'll go over this step by step. Maybe I can come up with some answers.
Sure hope so.
Dad, we weren't imagining things.
Like I said, I'll come up with some answers.
Joe, do you remember leaving the back of the van open?
Maybe I did when I took the bikes out.
We would have noticed it while we were driving.
There was nothing in the brown can either. But they are all three involved with Alphatech. They must know something.
Let's get out here.
Frank, look out! You all right? Yeah. Sure?
They come out this time?
Fog, just like the other ones.
Oh, not one shot of the old man at all.
No. Did you find out who was the owner of that license plate?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a diplomatic number. One of the embassies.
Frank, that guy we heard in the van had a Russian accent.
Yeah, at least we have something concrete to tell Dad.
Oh, I'm afraid someone's beat you to it. The people from Alpha Tech are in there with him now.
Dad's here?
Those people followed him in, and they look pretty grim, too.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hardy, but your report contains too many absurdities. And since you don't refute Mr. Tabor's statement, you leave us no choice.
Well, I'm sorry, too. I like to finish what I start.
Well, I think what he's really saying is that it would be embarrassing to take a report of UFOs back to the board of directors.
Please, Janice. Mr. Hardy knew the restrictions that the board imposed on this investigation from the very beginning. We do have a corporate image to protect, you know.
Dr. Craddock doesn't seem to take my report too seriously.
Well, as a scientist, I like to think I keep an open mind. However, I do have to get back to the lab.
Yes, there doesn't seem to be any point in continuing this discussion any further.
Mr. Hodges, let me ask you something. Could anything that my boys encountered have been connected with Alpha Tech's project?
Hardly. Good day, sir. Janice?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hardy.
Well, I doubt if I understand why, but that is that.
They fired you?
Yes.
Why?
Because Sidney Tabor told them we were asking a lot of questions about seeing flying saucers.
No, that's not it, because your father put that in his report.
You did?
Well, if I don't trust your powers of observation, who do I trust?
Well, it makes me feel a little better. But I still don't feel right not getting to the bottom of it all.
I guess you won't need these. They're fogged again anyway.
Yeah, but they have a license plate, and they have one heck of a story.
Well, I haven't heard one of your stories yet that wasn't at least interesting.